and welcome to Talking with Tricia, where we get to meet the nearly 50 full-time staff that make up the amazing team of NWSRA. Today we're talking to Darleen. Hi Darleen, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So Darleen, what's your role here at NWSRA?
I am the Superintendent of Administrative Services, so I oversee human resources, transportation, facilities, and then support services.
And how long have you been with us at NWSRA?
It will be 6 years in October. Yeah, it's been a while.
So in those 6 years, do you have any great memories you'd like to share?
I think most of my memories are when I get to go to programs and get to go to sites. And one of them I remember going into Rolling Meadows Pursuit, and they were starting to do, band hero, guitar hero kind of thing. And they were trying to play it, but they were doing, obviously they were adapting it because they couldn't use the instruments, but they had like these colors, and then for every color that's on the guitar, they were hitting them, and I lost. But it was fun playing with all the participants. They're like, red, green, blue, and I was like, oh my god, this is way too fast, I can't handle it. But it was a fun time to be able to sit there and smack the table with them. Yep.
So what would you say would be the most rewarding aspect of your role?
I think the most rewarding would be being able to get staff that actually care and want to work with our participants. Doing HR for as long as I've had, you see a lot of people that are just looking for a job and just want to be there and whatever, and I've worked in retail, so they're just there to get paid. But here you do find, and it's very interesting to me when you find a 16-year-old that has that compassion and has that interest and really, really wants to work with our participants and say, hey, I'm going to make your life better, when you can't at times find 30-year-olds that are willing to do that. So it's interesting to see how people mature differently and how they believe in our participants and they believe in those that we work with to say, hey, I really want to make sure that your life is better and I really want to improve that if I can. That I think is the most special part of my job, is when we get to make those really good matches and really see that they're here for the long time. And when you meet staff that you, which I've had a couple where you hire when they're 16 and then they turn around and they become a rec specialist when they're 22, and you're like, oh, look at that kind of flow. You see them grow into that position. So that's probably the most greatest part of my job.
That's great. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it, Darleen.
Absolutely.
And remember to tune in next time to Talking with Tricia, where we get to meet more amazing people that make up NWSRA.